Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, I have this box. I'm so excited about this box. This comes from my local supermarket. It was holding some tiny trays of dog food, not the sort of dog food my dog eats. My dog would eat all of these in one sitting, but I was excited about this little box. So yeah, I have it, and I mean, look at it. It's like a little pile of stacked pockets without having to do anything. So I am just going to cut the sides and the base off, leaving a little bit on each side and the bottom so that I can fold it over. And then when I stick it to a page, it will make it easy to get things in and out of the pockets. But anyway, you'll see what I'm doing as I go along. And yeah, if you happen to find any of these, so cool. Of course, we're going to have to do something with the fact that it's navy blue or whatever it is. Yeah, I will probably give it a coat of paint and we'll see where we go from there. But anyway, let's just get on with the job. You'll see what I'm doing as I go along. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I've decided, is fold these flaps backwards. So all the colour will be on the inside of the pocket where you won't see it. That will just make it easier when I paint it. I don't have to cover up navy blue and white as well. It will just be the brown of the cardboard, which you could just leave as the brown of the cardboard or do some stamping on, or yeah, do whatever to. I'm going to paint it white and then I'll probably do some stamping on it, but that's aside. To fold these backwards, I'm going to sort of deepen the crease that's in them already, just to make it a bit easier to fold. I will promptly break the pencil that I decide I'm going to use to do that, because it's a terrible tool to use to do that. It's really not designed to squash cardboard. I find an old file that used to belong to my grandmother, just sort of sitting in my things here in front of me, and I use the end of that to sort of indent the cardboard a bit so that I can fold it backwards. I'm going to clamp these down at the sides because they are still inclined to fold up or unfold, or I don't know, come up. They don't want to stick down right at the minute. The glue will take care of that, but I just want to give it a chance to dry. So I'm just going to clamp them and put it aside for a bit, and then we'll come back and give it a coat of paint. Okay, there it is in its glory, all clamped together. And this is how I envisage it working on a page. You just stick it down and you've got all these little pockets. So you could glue it like right around the edges, barring the top of course, or you could glue it also maybe halfway down to stop things in the top dropping all the way to the bottom. Or you just, I guess, remember that that's what you want to do, and you just use long things in the top because it's all open all the way down. But yeah, I guess that's a personal choice and decision you would have to make when you were sticking it down. So now I've got these bits of cardboard here. It's very finely corrugated, so I think that would be interesting to have floating around my room. So I am just going to squirt it with some water here and peel the top layer off of it so that I've just got it in my stash. I have no real use for it right at the moment, but I will get it ready and toss it in a drawer. So yeah, if you wet the top layer of your cardboard, it peels off much more easily. Sometimes you're lucky and it will peel off anyway, but this particular piece was not interested in playing the game, so I have wet it a little. I will just pop it aside to dry, and then, yeah, as I say, I will just pop it in a drawer and it's ready next time I want a piece of corrugated cardboard. And killing two birds with one stone. Water enables me to give my surface a bit of a wipe down because that never hurts either. Um, working with paper, there's quite a bit of dust that accumulates here and there, and yeah, with inks and paints and all sorts, my mat gets a bit grubby every now and again. So yeah, little spring clean for it. Okay, let's get some paint on this baby, and then we'll come back and do a few more things to it, and I'll show you how I want to pop it in a journal. Okay, well, imagining this was a journal page, this is how I would stick it down. It's as simple as that. And then you've got all these little pockets, which is very cool. Yeah, without having to do a thing. You could just glue around the edges, like I say, and you've got an instant pocket, or if you put a bit of glue along there, at least it would stop smaller things from dropping right down the bottom. But yeah, it's quite an interesting little piece of cardboard, and free, completely free. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna paint it, as I said, and then we will do some more bits and pieces. As per usual, I am not going for a perfect coat of paint here. I want all the cardboard covered, but you can see it through the paint, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I kind of like it, in fact. So, and again, I try and keep all my brush strokes running sort of in the same sort of directions if I can. So, but that's not always the easiest thing to do when you're painting something that has holes all through it. So in any case, this is how it's going to stay. I'm not going to give it any more coats. I'm just going to let it dry, and then we'll come back to it in a little while. Okay, well, that was a little while for me and a millisecond for you. So let's try. And I've decided I'm just going to do some stamping on it. I got out all these stamp blocks with great intentions of using them, and then don't. I am just going to grab myself a large sort of textural stamp and yeah, just hold it in my hand and dab some ink on this thing and see how it ends up. I'm not too fussed. I just want to give it a little bit of interest, I guess. So I've just got my black ink here. It's permanent ink, but it does take a long time to dry this stuff, so there's every chance I'll smudge it before it's done. So because I want to put some distress ink around it as well, and yeah, I don't have the patience to wait, so you know, that's just how things end up here most of the time. So anyway, I am just going to plop some ink down, and we will give it some distress ink when we're done with that, and I will show you how I would like to put it in a journal. And I think in the end of the day, this is where I'm going to put it. Yeah, I will just put glue around the sides there, more than likely. But yeah, I will leave that in there. I'm not going to stick it in for now, but I will leave it in there, and yeah, come back to it one of these days when I finally build these pages into an actual journal. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here today. I appreciate your company, as I always do. And yeah, I'll see you again next time. Bye.